What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video and yet another fragrance review. Today we got a special one because today we're going to go over one of the most hyped Arab fragrances out there, and it's been hyped for a long time now, and that is French Avenue's Liquid Brun. Boop. Hopefully that is, yeah, all right there. So like I said, been very hyped, and let's see today if that hype, at least in my opinion to my nose, is worth it. Let's find out. All right, let's get right into the scent profile. First things first, it is a dupe of PDM's Altair, and it's a very good one at that. Let's get into the note profile, which I have here. So for the top notes, you're gonna get cinnamon, orange blossom, cardamom, and bergamot. For the middle notes, we're getting bourbon, vanilla, and I don't know if this is this a typo? Elemi. I've never seen that note before. Maybe it's a typo. Maybe it's not. Okay. Anyways, for the base notes, we're gonna get praline, ambroxan, guac wood, and musk. So as you guys saw there, maybe it's because I'm quite new to the fragrance world, but very interesting scent profile and notes profile. So let's just get into the opening. Out of the opening, you get this sweet, vanillic, woodsy orange blossom, which then dries down to a more cardamom cinnamon. So it's more, in the opening, you get this more fresh, sweet, blossomy type of fragrance, and then as it dries down, it gets more warm, deep, and a bit more nutty. For the seasons and occasions, quite straightforward. It's a winter type of fragrance. You could wear this in the fall if you want something more rich and warm, but I would say definitely stands out as a winter fragrance. For the occasions, it's a date night and or warm and cozy type of situation. Please do not wear this to the club or your daily driver. There probably will be people who do wear this as their daily drivers, probably in the winter. To me, I don't know, it's just a bit too deep. It's just a bit too, like I said, you get that, I don't know, just to me, not a daily driver. Really good date night and warm and cozy. It just screams that warm and cozy vibes. Now for the performance here, you won't be disappointed. It's above average performance, both in the longevity and the projection of departments. It really, because of that unique smell that it has, it really sticks to your clothes and skin very well and will last the whole day, trust me. Another great point about this fragrance is the price point. So you can get this for about $30 US, and that in itself is really, really good. But even on top of that, the original, the PDM Altair, is about $400 US. So that completely makes getting the original redundant, because you have this bad boy. And not only for the price, but also for the quality. Like I said, even if the original, let's say even if the original was $150, this is really good quality for the price. So on top of that, having the original being at $400 US, I know there's some really diehard Altair fans out there. So if you have the budget for it, obviously you can do whatever you want. But don't think that just by getting the dupe here that you're gonna miss out on a lot, because like I said, this quality is really, really good, especially for the price range. All right, here we go. Summary and final thoughts. All in all, really, really good fragrance. Definitely makes the original redundant because of how close it gets to the original and the price and quality of it. Is it blind buy safe? No. Here's a little story about my experience with this fragrance. Just like a lot of the fragrances that I've already reviewed so far, I can recommend it, but I don't like it personally. So I blind bought this fragrance, like the majority of my fragrances, and I blind bought this one in particular because of all the hype that was around it. So I was convinced that out of all the fragrances that I bought, that this was gonna be the one. And the first time I ever used it and sprayed it on, I was impressed in the first 5 minutes. Wow, even just 2 minutes. And then as it went on and on, I started getting a headache. So the first time I used this, I got a headache and I was extremely disappointed. Like I said, the opening is fine for me, for my nose, and even just honestly smelling it from the bottle, it's very unique because, like I said, of that blossomy, fresh, woodsy type of thing in the beginning. But as it dries down, it's just that dryness and the dry down. It just, to me, it kind of, to my nose, it smells like this old man's winter fragrance. And it's just, for me personally, it's just not for me. But then again, I know it's not for me, but I can objectively say that it's a good quality fragrance and I can objectively recommend it. For 30, I mean, personally, I would, like I was saying, personally, I wouldn't wear it, but I can recommend it. And if I were up to you, if it was up to me, try to smell it before or test it before you buy it, especially if you're gonna blind buy it. But say you blind buy it, you're not gonna risk it. It's not a huge risk because at the end of the day, it's only $30 US, which it's not the end of the world. And for the majority, I don't know for the majority of people, but there's a huge cult around this fragrance that absolutely love it. So like I said, it's not blind buy safe, but it's not a huge risk if you do blind buy it, if that makes sense. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'm excited to bring you guys new content, new fragrance reviews, and yeah, this year we're gonna go up. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.